Yesterday I did some binge watching with Jake Ducy and Andrea Schulman, and I got to see some early videos of Jake Ducy, and I can see that he's much more polished, much more rehearsed, more scripted. But that's why he's able to have such enthusiasm, because he knows what he's saying and he can focus on that more. And Andrea Schulman, I'm seeing, I like her insight. She's very knowledgeable, you can tell. And she does get up. She does raise her vibration on certain topics, especially when she's talking about certain breakthroughs and things. And she was talking about no pain, no gain. And I know from sports, I remember in boxing, man, I'm trying hard, right? I'm putting all my effort into it, and I'm just not getting nowhere. And then I just come to the gym, and I'm just like, I'm going through the motions, and all of a sudden, things are working for me. And my hands are just like, getting out there and landing them, and they're hitting hard, and things are happening. I'm like, oh, I get this now. And then I remember when I first started learning to start to win, I would push myself, beyond the point of normalcy. That's how I described it. But then I learned, you fight when you want to fight, not when the other guy wants to fight. When the other guy wants to fight, you don't want to be there. And there's all kinds of little things you can do to get somebody to run into your punches. And you can actually hit them harder, right, by implementing certain techniques that when you're just pushing, pressing, you can't implement because you are too close, right? And there's not the room to get the velocity that you need to get. Now, when you think about that with everything else, let's say sales, right? Sometimes you gotta take your time. Sometimes you gotta let people lay out the track or lay out what they want to you, but not just to you, to them. They don't think about what the possibilities are that they could have what they want, or things could be better than they are until you let them speak it. And that's the trick of it. With celebrate recovery, that's the whole magic in it. It's not so much, the Juan show or the Ruben show, all right, or the Jerry show. It's getting those people that we're sitting with to talk about, how they want it to be. Not how it was so much, right? But how they can get the guilt off them, how they can get the sorrow off them, how they can get the pain off of them, all right? And then once it's off of them, how would it be? Once you have, you've gotten rid of that condemnation, how would your life be? And when you realize that when you confess it to Christ, when you ask for forgiveness and you're forgiven, you don't have to go through it anymore. And when that happens, the world opens up to you, and it's amazing. Okay, so there's similarities all across the board, and I'm excited about it. I'm just over the top excited about it.